Alright guys, Dustin here, and this is one of those I just wondered videos. So what I was wondering is a few things. First, the trajectory of a 22. Okay, we shoot 22s a ton over at camp and everything else, but we have targets set up from, that's about 15 to 90 yards out there at the 100-yard tree. And we want to see what it does as it goes through them. 2, deflection. Not only do we have paper, but some of them have cardboard too. We'll see if that deflects. And 3, group size. Of course, if you shoot a 1-inch group at 10 yards, you should have a 10-inch group at 100 yards, right? I just want to see it in action with the same group. We've got a Ruger Precision here because it had the rails I wanted for everything. Because what we started to set up all the targets with is this Crimson Trace laser. We started at the 100-yard target and then just put it dead center of the nose, stapled the target there all the way closer. And it looks really cool from here because we have a long straight line of targets. So that's how we zeroed them. So we're going to just print a nice group. This is the Sightmark Wraith 4K Mini, the new one there. Night vision scope, but with the daytime we can record it so you can see exactly what we're seeing. Rugged ocular suppressor on a Kopfjäger Reaper rail right here so we can just stand at the right elevation. All right, sweet. Aimed exactly the same way, all the way down. Oh yeah, that group, 3/8 of an inch. Good, so that was our 15-yard group. So the group about doubled here at twice the distance. We're about 1 inch here at about 30-something yards. And while we were an inch low, now we're about an inch high. Now we're almost at 50 yards, 1.5-inch group, and we're really high. Which is surprising me because if the laser was all the same, I expected it to be roughly where our 0 was. 70-yard targets, perfectly clean. 90-yard targets, perfectly clean. So we actually kept shooting a little higher. So we're going to shoot center mass since we started arcing too much. I'm very curious now, though, if we're going to connect with those further ones. I'm glad we're doing this suppressed because you can hear it all the way down. By the way, I get questions all the time on silencers. Go to silencershop.com. That's where I'm a dealer as well, and you can check it all out. Yeah, it's just like 0.3. But this one is a good bit lower. Group size looks great though. So we have to be shooting exactly where we were lasering. That's funny because now we're in the belly button with a great size group and we miss our other one because we're that low. So we have to aim exactly like we did with the angle because that's nuts. That's weird. Okay, take 3. So we want to put that laser roughly at the same elevation as the chin was. So yeah, just put the, yes, exactly that there. So the laser is where we calibrated to, but then the optic will be where you're wanting to aim and group. Make sense? Oh, I heard like 5. That was probably it. That's awesome. That sounds so cool. Sounds too cool. All right, absolutely nailing the X. All I see is 3 holes. So you got that nailed. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't move group at all. So this is our second target around 30 yards. This is our 50-yard target. We had hardly any deflection, which I'm impressed because, like I said, this is cardboard. This is plastic. I wonder if that's worse than cardboard on this one. But yeah, our group is relatively our 50-yard 0. So that's perfect. Let's see if we got further. This is our 70-yard target. It started to spread, but it looks like the bullets are still staying together. I wonder how much is deflection. Without them tumbling, I doubt it's deflection. It's probably, but that's a lot of spread. All right, and so we have the same thing. We have 3 on the right and 2 here. Some of that's got to be deflection, so I wonder if we can pull the cardboard down, if we can have better results long range and see if that was some of the issue. That's neat though. So what we're gonna do, we're going to put a Firebird target on every one all the way down and see if we can take it out with one shot. We're going to put the Firebird right in the middle where it's supposed to be shot. And all you got to do is put it in the first hole. No dog left behind. This isn't Afghanistan. I'm not Biden. Okay, take your time, make it happen. Same hold as last time. 1. And the second one nicked. We'll go see what it did on the second one. I've never shot it on paper before. It's slowly smoldering out. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So, yeah. There we go. It nicked it, but there's still a lot left. I think we're deflecting too much. .22 just didn't have the power. We deflected too much. So, LaRue OBR 762 time. I think we can do all 5. There's only one way to find out. Let's shut up and shoot. Oh, yeah, let me record. There we go. That'll make it more fun for everybody. I got at least 2. I can see that. We'll go check it out, how much we missed. Well, we got this one. We know we got this one. That's the first one. We nicked this one enough that it of course detonated, but then it also half melted. So let's put out this fire. That hole is not a regular hole. This was the 22 one. This was where the 308 one hit. Off camera, we shot a test shot so we know where to put the Firebirds, but that bullet's obviously tumbling because that's not a straight hole punch. We missed because of deflection. That's a tumbling bullet right there. So this is our 70-yard target. This is where there's the hole right under this of where the original OBR hole was. And that's the last. It barely penetrated. It barely penetrated. So that's the tumbling bullet. So that much deflection messed it up. I think we need to try this with the 50 now. We just didn't foresee this, so we didn't bring the 50. So stay tuned, we may hit it up again. In the meantime, this was a neat way to at least see group size and deflection and trajectory, at least out of a 22. Thanks for watching today, guys. Remember, go over to topshotdustin.com, email list and all that good stuff. Okay, I love you, goodbye. Did you see that? We good? Come on, Nussie! Come on, Nussie! Yeah. I came in like a wrecking ball! Yeah! Oh, perfect! Yeah!